Player 2 has entered the game.
What's up, DeadSiders? The dev team just released the new roadmap, giving us a few sneaky peekies into features and fixes they plan to implement, and the best part is, many of them are to be expected in the near future, even as soon as this month. And I want this to be a quick video, so let's just hop right into what they have to say. So the devs start us off with, since release of the game, we've received a lot of feedback and suggestions. Now that the most crucial problems like anti-cheat have been fixed, we're ready to share with you our plans for the near future. So here's what awaits you in the upcoming updates. First, more bug fixing and optimization. Currently, we're working on a fix for the potential ability to duplicate items and optimizing storage systems in green zones, which should significantly improve the server performance. I agree. In addition to that, we're developing the new network mechanism that should allow us to increase number of players on the server and implement game features such as vehicles. And I'm glad they noticed that bug fixing is a crucial part to any game's success. It's sad that many don't even try. So I definitely like the sound of that, and for vehicles, obviously we all want them in the game as soon as possible, right? Next up, we have new firearms and equipment models. You'll see a new vest with inventory slots, few new assault rifles, machine gun, and even grenade launcher. So I can't wait to see what new assault rifles they plan to implement, and everyone knows I've been talking about grenade launchers since release, so hell yeah. And the next one is huge, new visual content. Not only are we in the process of improving diversity of existing villages, we're also planning to add entirely new content with industrial areas and underground bunkers. Also, in order to add new points of interest, the current size of the map will be slightly expanded. So I really didn't expect to see all that coming so quickly. I mean, bunkers? I didn't even know there were plans for something like that.
You have my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Then I'm really glad they mentioned game events. There will be plenty of new missions and new rewards, helicopter crash sites and airdrops, cargo container that drops in the random place on the map. Now for many, we expected things like airdrop to be available at launch, but as long as they're staying on top of it, I'm good to go. And I'd love to see some mission variations with different types of objectives, other than just gun down all the bad guys in this location, so balls in your court, Bad Pixel. Next up, we have base interaction. We're aware of the problems with managing bases while you're in a squad, and we're looking into different options on how to solve it. It might be code locks, or perhaps we'll decide to go with some other system. And might I say, yes, thank God for noticing this one. It would make so many players happy if all squads can access the base with some type of code that you leave for them. Then they hobble over to private server administration. We're gathering your ideas and suggestions regarding this system, and we can already say that one of the nearest updates will include the ability for admin panel to spawn items. That was on our list of our high priority tasks. Once more, we want to mention that this is the plan for the near future, and some things you'll even be able to see in May. Now, before we get into the wild long-term objectives, if you, like me, have become a DeadSide fiend and want constant info, guides, and tips on the game, consider subscribing to get your fix, and if you've just subscribed, leave a comment below so I can welcome you in and see all the new faces. So for long-term objectives, they start us off with vehicles. They say in the game's current version, the size of the world isn't that big, and it doesn't imply the use of a vehicle. But we're planning on adding it at the same time as we do the significant map expansion. We can't say exactly when it's going to happen, but we'll start with developing vehicle mechanics because it requires a lot of work and extensive testing. And I agree, it wouldn't make sense to implement vehicles till we do the map increase, so dev team, you better believe I'm going to be hounding you on when you plan to drop that big map. The next long-term objective is base rating, and what they say is not everyone likes the classic base rating system when you can be robbed while not being in game. That's why we're not even considering such passive gameplay. So far, we have a few concepts including a key system we discussed on one of our streams. Regardless of the system chosen, we'll do our best to make it unique and interesting. So in the end, it wouldn't be who has more explosives and lockpicks gameplay. And guys, I want to tell you, the devs have watched these videos that I make, so let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for any of this. It can only help this game into becoming something great. Also, I just started a Discord server for all of you to join so that we can interact more efficiently. I'll leave a link to it in the pinned comment. All are welcome. Otherwise, check out another DeadSide video coming up right now.